John's dog was a bad dog. He bit people frequently. John was concerned about this. It was not an appropriate way for a dog to behave. His friends in the village always expected the dog to bite them. The news about John's dog spread through the village. None of the people wanted to go to John's house. John tried to instruct the dog to behave. It never worked. He tried to be patient and teach the dog to be calm. That also didn't work. John didn't want to punish the dog. How will I stop my dog's bad habit? John asked himself. One day, John's friend came to talk to him. During their important meeting, his friend said, "The people in the village asked me to represent them. We want your dog to stop this habit. Why don't you put a bell around the dog's neck? This way, we would hear your dog coming down the street, and we would have time to hide." John thought this was a great idea. Now, people could stay away from the dog. It would not be able to bite anyone anymore. The next day, John went out and bought a bell. He put it around the dog's neck. The dog liked the bell. People looked at him when they heard his bell. This made the dog very content. He liked the sound the bell made when he walked. One day, John's dog strolled through the village and met some other dogs. He expected them to want a bell like his, but they laughed at his bell. "What is that?" they asked. "Why do you have it?" John's dog was confused. "Of course I have it so people will like me," he said. The other dogs burst into laughter. "You have the wrong idea about what makes you popular. Of course, they like your bell. It tells them where you are so they can avoid you. You aren't able to bite them anymore." John's dog shook his head. "No, they look at me because they like the bell," he said. The other dogs just laughed and left him alone. John's dog felt sad. He looked down at his bell. Was the bell really only good for this? Would people always avoid him because of the bell? John's dog didn't know what to think. From that day on, John's dog never strolled through the village again. He was too ashamed. All the dogs in the village knew about his bell. All the dogs in the village had bells, and every time John's dog looked around, the dogs would laugh at him and make fun of him. John's dog did not want this. So he stayed home. But one day, John's dog heard a strange sound. He listened carefully. It was the sound a cat makes. The cat was meowing outside. John's dog looked at the door. Should he go outside? What if the cat wanted to play with him? He wanted to play, too. But how could he? The cat would run away if he went outside. People would also laugh at him. The dog looked back at the door. He was too scared to go outside. John saw that his dog was bored. He wanted his dog to be happy again. So he took the bell off his dog's neck. "Maybe now he will be happy again," John said. And he was right. John's dog was happy again. He played with the other dogs. They all had bells, but they did not laugh at him anymore. They were all friends. John was also happy. Now, his dog could play with the other dogs. But one day, one of the dogs bit a child. The child screamed. The dog's owner was very ashamed. "I am so sorry," she said to the child's mother. "My dog never bites. I don't know what happened today." The mother looked at the dog. "Put a bell around his neck," she said. "This way, I know when he comes and I can keep my child away from him." The dog's owner was surprised. She had never thought of this, but it was a good idea. She bought a bell and put it around the dog's neck. You see, being popular isn't something positive when it's for the wrong reason.